Well, I think that'll end our news topics. I got to get into what I was told, and I hope will be the last Mountain Monsters topic for at least 2 weeks.
2 weeks? I thought maybe he'd only promised us 1 week.
He said a couple weeks. So to me, in my mind, a couple means 2. I'm holding him to that. So we're going to go into request topics. So with that intro, you know what it's time for. Your weekly Mountain Monsters retrospective. Okay.
Love
There
the
is
giant paragraph.
Oh my God! There is seriously like 1, 2, 3, 4.
He's packing it in.
5,
The last one for a week.
6 paragraphs I have to read here. Maybe we should do something fun. You want us to like switch paragraphs back and forth with me, Will? Like I'll read one and you read one.
That's fine.
Can you do funny voices?
You know, I'm not really even asking. That's what we're gonna
Fuck you. This is your job.
All right.
It's time for your weekly Mountain Monsters retrospective. This week we travel back in time to the second episode of the first season titled The Grassman of Perry County, Ohio. This was the team's first venture into hunting dastardly deviant species of Bigfoot, and boy is this episode a gem.
Our episode starts with the team heading to Ohio
Christ.
and starting their
Story.
What happened?
their night investigation. The team spots the Grassman on top of a hill, and it starts whipping logs and rocks at the team, causing our boys to run for cover. This doesn't go well for Buck,
boys.
whose massive girth causes him to fall face first into a creek, and he lays there like a sea manatee hit by a speedboat with the ass busted out of his pants. As Buck lay there, coughing up water and grasping his hang lows in pain, we hear the Grassman bellowing a massive moan as if to tell Trapper and the boys to go fuck themselves. But Trapper is not deterred in the slightest. He now has the son of a bitch in the open, and that's where he wants him.
God. Okay, the team goes to interview an eyewitness named Moon, who claims to have seen the Grassman having a gay old time swimming in a creek and frolicking along the creek bank. And the team chooses to build a massive pit trap where Moon had his sightings.
I can't get over the fact that there's 2 moons in this already.
Yes. As Willie is building the trap, he feels like the Grassman is hiding in the trees. He feels this.
He senses he has a scouter on.
He feels that the Grassman is hiding in the trees, breathing heavily, twirling its Grassman chest hair, and watching him work. He feels this. Alright, this paragraph's long, so I'll read it because I got 2 short ones so far. Then you can read the next one after it.
God
sounds
damn, how
fair.
much is there?
It's
6 paragraphs.
huge.
He wrote a fucking short story.
It is dinosauric.
It's an essay.
He wrote an essay, yeah.
The team goes on its final night investigation in which Wild Bill once again shows up without a firearm. This time he has brought a massive 2x4 he calls his gaw-hopping stick. Alright?
What?
Gawhopping. Is that how you would say that? Gaw-hopping?
Close enough, keep going.
Alright, I'm too
God
white
damn it.
to understand. Bill makes no bones about it. He is here to bash the Grassman's brains out. The team soon discovers an abandoned house, and when they enter, the Grassman attacks them. It shakes the house while they're inside, once again sending Buck crashing to the ground. The team runs out of the house, and when they run to one side of the house, the Grassman runs to the opposite side. Trapper finally has enough of these Three Stooges-esque tomfoolery and runs back to the house and sticks his head out a window. When Trapper does this, he catches a glimpse of just how foul this beast is. As soon as Trapper pokes his head out of that window, the old Grassman bends over, grabs his ankles, and gives Trapper a big old fruit basket. That's right, the Ohio Grassman gives Trapper a pressed ham. The beast then pops up, howls in a manner that says, "Take that, you son of a bitch," and runs off into the wilds of Ohio. Trapper clearly has never been so offended in his life, and as he gives a solid play-by-play of just how much of a deviant the beast is.
I could just see the look on your face.
The team is ready to call it quits when all of a sudden the Grassman comes back, howling and heaving rocks at the team. Wild Bill has had enough at this point and runs off after the massive pervert, ready to cave its skull in with his gaw-hopping stick. Bill chases it towards the trap, but the beast runs to a certain side and misses the trap altogether. This failure leads to Trapper letting out the biggest son of a bitch he has ever let out in any episode to date. the team is not totally defeated as they do have a trail cam photo of this vile behemoth, which oddly looks like an old animatronic animal band. Looks like the old animatronic animal band from the 80s predecessor to Chuck E. Cheese, Showbiz Pizza. So
Man,
my
that
question is
descriptive
this.
as hell.
This episode clearly shows that the team has experience chasing wild and feral man-eating beasts who have no moral compass. So how long do you think it will be before the team begins its quest to hunt down and trap the new internet sensation Trigglypuff? Would you like to see Wild Bill's gaw-hopping stick make a comeback? Do you think these first season episodes are underappreciated? And then he goes on to say, finally, as I promised Matt, I will give you guys a break next week. So in 2 weeks' time, we will jump in with Mountain Monsters Season 1, Episode 3, The Devil Dogs.
Okay. They will probably never hunt Trigglypuff. I'll just say that right now.
The fuck?
Because that'd be hunting a real person, and that is highly illegal.
I don't know.
And you don't hunt man.
They did it in that movie, The Most Dangerous Game.
And the book.
Yeah.
That was a movie.
And The Pest. And they did it in an episode of Always Sunny. I'm pretty sure at this point it's legal to hunt men.
Ah, long pig.
It's illegal to hunt
Man
man.
pig.
Long pig. Tastes like chicken.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know.
I think the first season episodes are... I think they're underappreciated because of how
They weren't known.
Underwhelming. They
Yeah,
are.
not underwhelming. What's the word I'm looking for? Subdued compared to how crazy, batshit crazy
people-
it got.
Yeah, people aren't getting butt-ass naked diving into lakes trying to find fucking thunder axes.
Parts of a thunder axe.
I'm sorry. Thank you, Jason. Parts.
Jeez. If they just found the whole thing instantly, it wouldn't be an adventure.
Well, yeah, and it would be a way... Like, they shouldn't even look for it, because Trapper apparently has a whole one hanging in his fallout
No,
shelter.
that is the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta pay attention to these reviews. I don't even watch the show.
I kind of black out.
But with this one, I like how he mentions Three Stooges-esque tomfoolery. Because that's what it sounded like. It sounded like there was a lot of yucks going on. Like the grass man slaps him and runs away. It's like, okay.
He just shows up, he's like, here, hit this. And it's like...
Benny Hill now?
Yeah.
Well, you always gotta use that music for crazy stuff.
Damn.
Crazy sped up motion stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then there's just women in lingerie somehow. Like, I'm sure the grass man falls into somebody's backyard and like
Some
it was a
gorilla
woman.
there for some reason?
Yeah. The girl was putting up her laundry and she's only in her panties or something. And then they chase the guy, and then there's the rednecks chasing him. And, yeah. I just punched the table.
You did. It let off a metallic tang.
Yeah, that was my Terminator hand.
Pick it up from Schwarzenegger?
Yeah. He's like, yeah, have this. I don't need it anymore.
I can't go to the airport.
I don't need it anymore. It's in the last movie they turned me into a fucking liquid Terminator. So yeah, there it is, folks. 2 weeks from now. If this is what you came here for, then we'll see you in 2 weeks. So we're gonna go.